All right, next bit of news here. Phil Spencer. A lot of people have been on Phil Spencer's head, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the Xbox have been turning on Phil Spencer. I've been seeing people calling for his resignation like now. Y'all remember when Phil Spencer was the savior of Microsoft? Phil Spencer had the game on lock. Phil Spencer couldn't do no wrong. Phil Spencer was the prophet. And now things have turned around. Xbox fans are upset. And the main reason why they're upset is because Phil Spencer and Microsoft are letting those precious first party and third party titles go to their competitors. That's the main reason why they're tired of this man and they want to see him gone. So this article says Phil Spencer regrets passing on Destiny and Guitar Hero. So in this, in a recent interview, in a recent segment that aired at PAX West, Phil Spencer spoke at length about his time in the gaming industry, leaning on some of the choices he regrets making many years ago. So the segment was called Story Time with Phil Spencer. And he revealed that he mourns passing on games like Destiny and Guitar Hero. I don't even know. I mean, Destiny, and it took a while for Destiny to honestly gain its traction. So I don't know about that one, regretting, passing on that one. But I understand. We'll continue reading, though. We'll continue reading. So over an hour at PAX West, Phil Spencer divulged his intimate experiences with the gaming industry, touching on anecdotes dating back more than 20 years. During his segment, he revealed, I passed on some of the worst, made some of the worst game choice decisions. Now, keep in mind, this was the quote that people just ran with here. And they were like, oh, Phil regrets. Phil regrets, just gaming period. It wasn't that specifically. It was about two specific titles. So again, don't fall for the clickbait, but I initially saw that before I read the whole thing. And I was like, what? I was like, what does this mean, Phil? Like, what are you regretting here? It reminded me of the dude from Iron Man 2 trying to be Tony. True. So continuing on, expanding on that, Spencer revealed that he never secured Destiny effectively at Xbox, missing the opportunity to make it an Xbox exclusive. He admitted it didn't click with him when he played it. It took months for him to be swayed by Destiny, which at the time was naturally close to Microsoft, thanks to Bungie being under the firm's umbrella. Yeah, that would have been a natural place for it to land, right? But you let Bungie go. You let them go. You let 343 Studios take over Halo. And then Bungie went to Activision, Blizzard, and I mean, they just continue to, I guess, quote unquote, thrive with their 5+ year live service game. They continue to thrive. So y'all, I could have had them. I don't know what you were thinking with that one, man. I don't know what you were thinking. So yeah, you ended up being wrong. That was a big miss. He then spoke about dropping the ball with Guitar Hero because he didn't think the concept would work. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When I was in the dorms in college, them white boys were playing the mess out of Guitar Hero, and I played it too. And I actually got pretty good. I love Guitar Hero. That's when I really got in my rock bag. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I heard a lot of rock songs on Guitar Hero, and I was like, you know what? I like these songs, man. This shit was kind of fire, bro. I love Guitar Hero. I love Guitar Hero, bro. So okay, they really need the money, sure too. So that was another one that he said he missed on. He said the interesting one is when the team came down to Redmond and Alice Rigopoulos, he pitches a game where they're actually going to make plastic guitars. They're going to plug into consoles, and then they're going to sell tracks where you're going to be Simon on this guitar. And I'm like, really? Do we really think that's going to work? So he ended up being wrong as well. Now, Guitar Hero is obviously not in the state that it was before. Could blame Activision on that one, because that was another one that Activision ended up publishing. Ironically, you lost 2 titles, both Activision. Like, how does that even happen? Anyways. But Guitar Hero in its heyday was pretty fire, man. It did, Drum Hero, ended up expanding to other stuff. So, somebody said that was another one that he said he missed on. Activision ultimately picked up both Destiny and Guitar Hero, as I said before, from a publishing perspective, and both became remarkably successful titles. In 2009, Activision claimed that Guitar Hero 3 was the highest grossing game of all time. That's crazy. And in 2009, Guitar Hero 3 was the highest grossing game of all time? What? And when it was released, it beat the likes of Wii Fit and Black Ops. It beat Black Ops. Wow. In 2009. Damn. Yeah, like I said, y'all, regardless of how you feel, man, like or hate Guitar Hero, but that's impressive, bro. Love or hate Guitar Hero, that is very impressive. Wow. It's no way to be black. That's what they said, man. Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Let's see. We can Google it too. Let's see. What was the highest game of all time in 2009? It says Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was. I wonder. Maybe that was. But that's Activision too, though. I don't know. Let's see. Top selling video game, but it says highest grossing though, not top sell. I mean, isn't that hand in hand though? I don't know if that's hand in hand. Top selling and highest grossing. Let's see. When did Guitar Hero 3 come out? I guess we should have more context. Let's see. When did Guitar 3 come out? Okay, so it came out in 07. Okay, so they had 2 years to work on it then. Okay, so that makes more sense. So at the time, okay, so not in 2009 period, but okay. But if you okay, add 2 more years, and I mean that could be true then. That could be true. But yeah, so okay. But yeah, I mean it definitely could be true. You can give it 2 more years. So I believe that. I believe that now. Okay. All right. So yeah. So that's Phil Spencer's word. But yeah, more Xbox fans saw that and they started getting on his head after seeing this article. They're like, yo, what the F, Phil Spencer? Like, get out of here, bro. Now you giving PS5 fans, you giving Sony fans Indiana Jones, bro. Now you giving them Indiana Jones, man. Get your ass out of here. That's what they were saying, man. Their words, not mine. So it's Xbox fans are very upset. They are very upset right now. So yeah, Phil Spencer is not in the best light right now, and they are calling for his resignation. They're trying to get my man's out the paint. So we'll see how much longer he lasts, but he's on his way out. Like I said, his successor is 100% going to be Sarah Bond at this point. So I just hope that she doesn't take the brunt of Phil Spencer's missteps. Because I wouldn't say that he was a bad head of Xbox. I wouldn't say that at all. I think he did pretty good. But I think towards the end, he was a little bit too ambitious. And I mean, I understand that. He said Xbox is a business. And he's right. Xbox is a business. I don't think they too much care about this whole console war stuff. That was something that really just the individual fans ended up making up. But I don't think they ever really cared about it, to be honest. You know, the whole thing about exclusives, and a lot of people don't realize it, but the whole thing about exclusives is just to sell consoles. I don't think there will be such a thing as a console exclusive if they weren't so, like, these companies weren't so focused on hardware sales. Like, you have to sell the consoles, and what's the easiest way to sell the consoles is to have games that you cannot play anywhere else, you know. And a lot of people don't just think about the simple reason why we have exclusives. That's one of the only reasons why we have exclusives, especially first party exclusives, like that, of course, duh. So you know, it is what it is, but this whole console war thing just it never stopped. But eventually, man, Xbox fans are really gonna have to just pack it up. They're gonna have to pack it up because all of their main games are gonna go to other consoles. They seem like that's gonna be the thing here. And Sony fans, I mean, you really don't have much to sing your praise about either, because a lot of those Sony first party exclusives are going to go to Microsoft anyways, in one way or another. It may not go to the Xbox, but it's going to the PC, and that's still Microsoft. So you're still going to be a lose-lose, it's still going to be a lose-lose, but I get it, man. I get it. If you're a die-hard fan of, whatever bit of plastic that you worship, and, all of a sudden you spend years upon years, investing your whole soul into these various consoles, these various platforms, and then you find out that, hey man, my favorite console, my favorite platform, they want to bring these first party exclusives to the other console. I understand how you would feel upset, but it's still dumb at the end of the day. You surprised I wasn't in TBA's new video? That's because I'm not into 2K like that. Like, I could give my opinion, but I'm not a part of the community, so that's why. Why are they so pressed over decisions that weren't made in the past? I mean, because they worship their favorite bit of plastic. They're invested at this point. They're invested. Leave my $1 billion company alone. At this point, Xbox is a Game Pass machine for people. Yep. And that's what they want to do. They have success. I mean, they haven't fully pivoted, but this is going to be the next steps. 100% is going to be the next step. So, it is what it is. You got to take the L, man. You got to take the L. All right, more news. Call of Duty Future Warfare beta build leaks online. While getting ready for Black Ops 6 to come out. I remember this too. I remember there were rumors about this Call of Duty project, Future Warfare. So it said in January, gameplay surfaced from a canceled Call of Duty project that would have been developed and released by Neversoft in 2013. It was dubbed Future Warfare and compiled under the code name NX1. And several months ago, snippets of gameplay were leaked online. Now, a full Xbox 360 based beta for Call of Duty Future Warfare surfaced online. It was spotted by Eagle Eye Reddit users, with several users on social media posting images and clips of the Call of Duty title, sadly lost in the depths of time. And this was a prototype Ghost. Let me look at this thing real quick and we all watch it. Let me see this joint. Wow, man, Neversoft making Call of Duty games.
Overlord, we're in the AO. Copy Alpha, HVI is...
That don't even sound like, that sound like Call of Duty 4 right there. That sound like OG Modern Warfare.
Copy, Overlord. On me.
Man, remember when these were like the nice graphics, man? These graphics were hot.
Clear. Let's move.
This joint definitely looked like it looked like Neversoft like had some
One more inside.
had some of the other devs make this one.
He's down.
Not Treyarch.
Move up.
Shout out to Patrice coming through with the 43 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, it don't look bad. You know, for a 360 game.
Clear. Up the stairs.
Like this would have been hot, man. Yeah, this is definitely like this is 100% Modern Warfare-esque. It's just called Future Warfare, but Neversoft made it.
Good kill. Let's move.
Overlord. No
Yeah,
sign
giving
of
Ghost
him so
Recon
far.
vibes.
Copy Alpha. Proceed to the west wing. Hold it. Movement up ahead.
What other games that Neversoft produced? Back in the day, I think they did the Tony Hawk games. What game is this? This is the canceled Modern Warfare Future Warfare that was supposed to come out in 2013. This is some leaked gameplay footage of what could have been. Whoever playing this game, it's a terrible shot though. Probably one of those journalists. So that's it, man. That was interesting. It seemed like something I would have played in 2013. Like I like the campaign here from what I've saw. But you know, it's old Xbox 360 footage. Old 360 footage. So that's cool. Probably what Treyarch used to Spider-Man developers. You think it was canceled because of release of new consoles? We'll see. Let me read more here. It says what happened. So it said both release surfaced in January, and the gameplay leaks that have appeared in recent days bear striking similarities to Call of Duty Ghost, the title that was eventually released. So this was prototype Ghost, but I don't know what happened. Neversoft was a supporting studio in the development of Call of Duty Ghost, with the lead studio being Infinity Ward. Okay, yeah, clearly. I mean, yeah, clearly this was Infinity Ward, all wrapped around this, what we saw here in this leak. That might go some way to explaining why there are a few similar resemblances, why there were few resemblances, really, exactly. On the game release of rumors Reddit, images and videos were posted showcasing the leaked beta product, but only owing to the terms of service of the site, no download leaks were provided. However, in the thread that follows, several users advised on how to find, so you can actually download this. If you scour the Reddits, they actually tell you how to get it. So if you want to play it, if you really want to play it, maybe you could. But yeah, it doesn't say anything here. It doesn't say anything here about what ended up happening with it. So, but that's interesting though. That's interesting. A Call of Duty that could have been probably would have been better than Ghost, because I know one person, and that's Chaos, say that they love Ghost. I don't know why. He's mentally ill or something. But he's the only one I know that said that they love Call of Duty Ghost, man. I skipped that one. I skipped that one like the plague. I never touched it. Never touched it. Shout out to 24 Gaming. Appreciate you. So that's that, man.